All right, guys, today we are playing Sprunky 3D RP, and I'm going to show you how to unlock every badge morph. When you spawn in, you're going to go up into the corner over here. Let me actually run so I can do this a little bit faster. You're going to jump on these clouds. Hold on. Let me jump on. There we go. Okay, and if I go back here, you can see I get this hat. And in the bottom right, you can see I just won the Proop Guy award, which means I now have that morph unlocked. Okay, it is so sick. The morph is so high quality.
Spunky. More like poop.
But Proop Guy is not the only morph in the main area. So if we go back to the badge morphs area over here, which I probably could have just teleported to and it would have been a lot easier. You can kind of already see it in the corner on this tree over here. If I get this badge, hold on, let me run into it. Oh my gosh, it didn't pop up. Please. Okay, I don't know why this is not working. All right, I guess it just like didn't pop up because as you can see, I now have Happy Bot. Anyways, now we are on to our first real other world here. So I'm going to start off with Corrupted. We're going to go into the Corrupted world right now. And this is how you get Cool Guy. All right, so once we spawn in, you're just going to want to come over here. And I go to this back wall here. And then it's right here on this small tree. Okay, and as you can see, I got the badge for Cool Guy. So let's respawn and let's go to the badge morphs over here. And now you can see I've got Cool Guy. And of course, Cool Guy does not sing. So I have nothing to show you here. But it is just a cool morph to turn into. Anyways, for our next one, we are back in Corrupted World. I'm going to go to the left of the spawn here, and I'm going to go to this house right here. Now, when I go inside, you're going to see on the floor here, if I go over this, now I got the Fan and Wenda award. So if I respawn here, I can go in here, and yo, this one is sick, and it's kind of like transparent. You can see through it. It's so cool. Again, we're still in Corrupted here, and we're going to go to the back corner over here of Corrupted World. And you'll see there's like this ladder. And if I go up the ladder and down the stairs, you can see there's like a plush on the couch. And if I walk over it, you see I got Retake Wenda. We are going to go back and try this one out. Okay, I cannot get over the art style. The art style in this game is so good. Like just seeing them as 3D is so cool, especially because they're playable.
Back it up, 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 get it back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. What?
Now, back in Corrupted, we are going to go straight back here over the hill, and you're going to find this house right here, kind of at the end of the street. But obviously, we're not going to follow the street because it takes way too long to get over here. We're going to go in, and I'm just going to walk up to the TV here. And if I look at it, you see I got the Sprunky Pure Mixed Horror Mr. Sun. And of course, we're going to respawn. We are going to head over to the badge morphs, and we are going to test this one out. Okay, I definitely think this one has the best design in the game. It's like the most complex, and it just looks so sick. Honestly, this one might be like the scariest sound. I feel like this is the sound I think of when I think of like horror movies and games and stuff. Anyways, of course, we are back in Corrupted World, and we are going to go on the hill here, and you can kind of see it already, but if we jump onto this tree and onto this house, we get Top Hat Guy. That's right, it's one of the easiest ones to find in this world. It's like the least hidden, but obviously it is one of the best ones. Our next one is again going to be in Corrupted World and again over this hill. And if I go into the back corner here, honestly, I didn't really see it at first, but now I definitely see it every time I come over here. You can jump into it and you get Mr. Moon. You get the Mr. Moon badge, which then gets us Mr. Moon as a morph. I love how I kind of just like float above the ground, just like Mr. Sun. Now, this is going to be our last one in the corrupted world. We're just going to go right over here, straight from the spawn. We are going to go to the restaurant, although they don't really have the sign anymore, unless that's just my graphics breaking. But if you go over here behind the counter and you walk over this right here. Oh, can I get it? Oh my gosh, please let me get the badge. Don't let me come here for nothing. Okay, we got the Sprunky Pyramixed Simon. This is actually such a good one. I'm so glad they added this to the game. I swear, this one has like one of the most hype sounds. Now we are in the standard Sprunky world. The rest of the morphs are here. The first one we're going to do is Mr. Fun Computer. So if you go to the left of the spawn here, there's this house back here where people are going in right now. They are actually headed to a place called PC World. So if you go into the house here and you go into the kitchen, behind the fridge, you can see I can go into the basement. That's not even the furthest we can go. We can actually go into this room right here. And if you see the computer, we can go to PC World. As you can see, I now have the pure mixed Mr. Fun Computer. You get this just for going into the PC World. That is not the only badge that comes from PC World. So if we go back to Sprunky World and we go to this house again with the basement, we're going to go into the kitchen, behind here into the basement again. We're going to go upstairs into this room right here. We're going to go back into PC World. But now we're actually going to go into the house. And if you see on the fridge here, there is a tomato, and hold on, if we can get to it, there it is. We got the badge, Horror Tomato Award. The animations on this one are actually sick. I'm so psyched about this one, and now you know where to get it. So we are actually going to go back to the PC World. If you remember, it's to the left of the spawn here. Again, we're going to go in here. We're going to go to the basement, and we're going to go into this room right here. We're going to click on the PC. And now instead of going to the kitchen, we're actually going to go upstairs, and we're going to go into this room right here. And you'll see it laying on the wall here. Hold on. Let's see if we can get the badge. I don't know if I have to jump on it. There we go. We got the Maruna and Wyram Award. Now, if we go back to the Badge Morphs area, you can see we have arguably one of the best ones in the game. It is a duo combo. It is honestly so sick. You might have guessed it, but we are headed back to PC World once again. So we're going to head to the left of the spawn. But instead of these rooms, we're actually going to go downstairs. And if you see around this corner here, you can actually see Horror Mr. Log here. So let's jump into him. Come on, give us the badge. There we go. We got it. We got the Horror Mr. Log Award. Now, we are back in Sprunky World, but instead of going to the house with the basement, this time we are going to go to the house to the right of it, actually. And you can see it in the window there, but if I go up the stairs here into this room, there's a little like PC box here. Perfect. And you see we got the badge. We got Mr. Happy PC. The model on this one is so good. It actually looks really accurate for 3D.
Hello, would you like to be happy today? Right now, come on, cause they could slow with us. It's such a fun time.
I love the animations on this one. It's so good. I'm glad they put the animations of the lyrics and the face, just like the game, on here. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, but we are actually headed back to PC World. I should have just done it while I was there. And now that I think about it, I should have just collected everything while I was in PC World. But this is the last one. So we're going to go back. We're going to go up here. We're going to go into PC World. And actually, this one's a little bit tough to get to because you have to kind of like spam jump up here. And then if you see on the roof here, we get the badge, Mr. Not Happy PC. So let's go back and let's try this one out. All right, we are back in Sprunky World, and actually, we're gonna get a really easy one. This is Cabley, and he's actually gonna be right over here on this picnic table. You can see there is a loose cable on the picnic table, and if I hover over it, that's funny, cable on the table, that fits. Come on, this one is like so hard to get for some reason. Okay, we got the badge. We got the Cabley badge. Let's go try it out. The design on this one is so good. I love the loose cables, of course. They're hanging out like arms. It's so good. This has arguably the best animation in the game right now. Now, kind of in that same area in Sprunky World, you can see if we go over here to the playground, you know, I can swing on the swings, of course, and then, you know, we could climb up here, but there is actually a missing piece over here. If you go under the slide, you'll see a bucket, and I'm sure you can guess this is none other than Brud's bucket. We get the No Bucket Award, and because it was the bucket, I'm sure you can imagine the morph that we get is Brud without a bucket on his head. All right, back in Sprunky World, we're going to go to the back corner here. Like, again, we're on... Oh, I just went up the slide. I can go down it too. Just like we're going to the playground, but instead we're going to keep going. We're going to jump on these bushes here and then maybe onto this tree here and then up onto this tree. And you can see we get a hat. And if I hover over it, if I get the badge, hold on. Okay, I don't know why it didn't show up as us having the award, but we actually get the guest Wenda from that one. Back in Sprunky World, I am going to turn around from the spawn here. We're going to go straight back here. And on this house, it kind of blends in. Like, you wouldn't maybe notice it at first, but if you run into this wood log here, you do get the Mr. Log award. This is just the normal version of Mr. Log. Back in Sprunky World, we're going to turn around, do like a 180 and go over this hill here. And you'll see this house at the end of the road. We're just going to go upstairs and go into this room here. And you'll see on the wall, there is a face on the wall. And that is because this face... Okay, I don't know if we got the badge or not. I don't know if this counts as getting the award, but I am going to go try it. This should give us the horror retake Wenda.jpg morph. Okay, yep, it did. I don't know why that didn't work. I am going to play it for you right now. All right, we now have our second to last one, and this one is also in Sprunky World. It's on the same house, and if we go on the roof here, you could see this is none other than Vineria's wig. It is the Lost Wig. You could see we got the award Lost Wig. Now, if we go back to the Badge Morphs area, I could go into the Lost Wig here, and you could see it's Vineria without a wig. Now we are onto our last one. We're going to go back into Sprunky World. And just like the last one on Corrupted World, we're going to go into the restaurant here. This one actually has a sign, and it's kind of in the same area. The other one was over here, but this one is actually right here. And that gives us the Horror Ginger Plant Award. So if we go back, we can put that morph on. I absolutely love this one. It has a bite taken out of its head. Let's hear it. And that is it for the badge morphs. Obviously, like, there's the Santa and the Derple over here, the Phase 3 Derple. Those are special badges. Unfortunately, I cannot get those. There's also a couple badges like Mustard Top Hat, which you get if you join the group and like the game. And the Meet the Owner, which is a very special badge. I don't know what this is, but hopefully I can get in the same server with the owner at some point. Now, over here, there's also a special badge coming soon. This is in the note update, which should be coming out tomorrow or sometime this weekend. So I'm hoping when that actually happens, I can come back and I can give you guys an update on where to find the new badges.